Good morning from wherever you are. The sun is creeping out and that means we are race ready. The year being 2025 and the 4th edition of the race. As many cyclists have turned up and off, we start with the Black Mamba and Paracyclist race. At the front, we have Jokaki in green and black leading the rest up Bunyala climb. Will he sustain the heat or is he just a passing cloud? And alas, the Ugandans are not here to joke, as we see some representation from Masaka Cycling Club in orange and Tropical Heat Uganda in the blue jersey. The Paracyclists too are not left behind in their tandems, as each one tries to match the rhythm of the other as they pedal in unison. And off we go for the elite men and women as we enter the neutral zone before the race officially starts. And oh yes, you can see the numbers. A mammoth crowd of cyclists have turned up to show who runs the city with their bikes. And off the cyclists start, with Bobby starting off the attacks just like a chaff with the wind to separate the elite cyclists from the rest. We can now spot John Mushiri, Lawrence Rorot, Ivan Kipruto, Ndongo Wakeya, Swabri and Joel Kiaviro in the Congo National Champions colors. And onto the Timol climb, and Joseph Kamau of the Safari Simbas attacks and goes to the front. Lawrence Lorot is on his case, marking that attack to neutralize it. And it's now time for Ivan Kipruto, fresh from the under-23s road race from the just concluded World Cycling Championships in Rwanda, attacking and gaining some airtime for his sponsors. It's now Isaac Mwenda's time to attack and flaunt the famous green kit of the Safari Simbas. Kagimu attacks and goes solo as he descends and gets himself onto Uhuru Highway by himself, flaunting the Ugandan national champion stripes on his time trial suit. Kagimu is caught just before the Timol climb by the peloton as he sits back and decides to attack again. This time his attack is followed closely by Alfred Kimuli downing the blue Ineos kit. Behind, John Mushiri leads the chase, marked by Lorot, as up ahead Kagimu's pace is too high for Kimuli, who drops only to be caught by the chasing peloton. Evans Wangai, sensing danger, leads the chase, but none is willing to help him put in the work to catch Kagimu, and now it's advantage Kagimu at the front alone. Up the Bunyala climb and Kagimu slows down as he spots the chasing bunch, and Jordan Schleck takes this cue to attack and bridge up to him, and now it's a 1-2 Uganda from Team Amani at the front. Back in the peloton, Lawrence Lorot is left to do marking duties. Otherwise, it seems as if the plan for the day was a 1-2-3 clean sweep of the podium, with Uganda aiming to take the podium slots.
Let go, man.
Back at the front as we head into lap 3, the Ugandan duo of Charles Kagimu and Jordan Schleck still leads the rest, with no one bringing back their move since the two broke away from the peloton. And here comes peloton number 3 of Bobby, Jordan Schleck's father, Swabri, Karanja, and Wheat as Godom, who eventually won the elite ladies category. Upon sensing danger on Uhuru Highway, Joseph Kamau of the Simbas attacks, trying to catch up to the Ugandan duo at the front. With one lap to go, nothing has changed at the front, as Charles and Jordan still lead, meaning position 1 and 2 are already sealed, as the rest aim for position 3. Evans leads the chase, closely marked by Lorot, as the second chasing peloton ascends Bunyala climb. Upon reaching near Madaraka, Joel Kiaviro attacks and Alfred Kimuli and Richie Mitati are on his case and bring him back before we ascend the Timol climb. Upon reaching the Timol climb, Richie Mitati launches an attack, but the Factor boys are on his case and his attack is neutralized, as it is now decided that the fight for third place will be a sprint finish. On to the last 500 meters and position 1 and 2, which is already sealed, as we wait to see who will win this year Jubilee Live Free race. Is it Jordan, the 2019 winner, or Charles, the 2024 winner? Who between the two is gonna take a second win of this race? On to the last 300 meters and the two are ready for sprint finish. Gears shifted as they go side by side, and Jordan Schleck gets the first kick on Kagimu, and it's now clear that the 2025 winner is Jordan Schleck. As he gets his second win after winning in 2019. Position 3 is taken by John Mushiri in a sprint finish.
Woo! Everyone, it's Jordan Schleck here, racing for Team Amani. It's been a good race. It's been a little bit tough, you know. As usual, circuits are really tough, so the pace has to be really high. So we had to really make the race more hard, and so we make sure at least, you know, when the race is really hard, that's when you make a bit of difference. And yeah, so we did a lot of moves, Charles, me, Rollins, and other guys. So yeah, so when Charles went and a lot of guys were really chasing, so I had to really like place on a bit. So, and it was pretty a good timing on the climb, and then so I opened up a little bit of gap, and then I caught up with Charles in the front, and then we started really driving for like 30 minutes really hard so we can open up a gap, and it worked out. So yeah, that's how we went, and we had to work together so till to the end to bring the win back home, you know. But it's one of good exciting races here, and I'm happy to, you know, for the results despite how I'm feeling with a sickness, you know, but that's good. It's been I mean, it's a good thing, you know, but at the same time, you know, lots of things change, the fitness, the racing tactics, the experience. I mean, yeah, so when the body feels a bit okay, and when you do like smart moves at the right time, most of the time you can really make a big difference. So yeah, you know, so the goal was to come here, showcase, show what we have been training for, and you know, get the race, you know, we put on the show, you know.
My name is Kagimu, and yeah, we are here at the Grand Nairobi Bike Race, powered by Jubilee, and yeah, today was quite a good race. Finished second. Yeah, it was for me it was quite a good experience, and it's always nice racing around here. Because this race attracts a lot of numbers and cyclists around all around East Africa, and yeah, it's always a good experience. Rwanda was quite a tough race, really tough, but that's the nature of the World Championships. That's what they have built the World Championships to be over the years. But it was quite a good race to do, because obviously you come out of that race, you either have a bad time after that, or you are flying. So for me, I'm quite okay from that race, and I think it played quite a good part. I was feeling really good today, pushing really good numbers than usual. So I think, yeah, for me, it was quite a good experience to be in Rwanda, and yeah, the race was really tough, and not just for Africans, but literally for everyone, because you see, like 165 people started, 30 finished, like the worst ever, which means, and also the toughest route ever. So yeah, it's not something that surprised people. It's something everyone expected. It just depends. What really matters is where maybe everyone went to, like where they dropped out from and how they were feeling. I think that's really quite important than how if they finished or not.
My name is Mushiri from Team Black Mamba 10. Yeah, today the race was good. I was in good position on finishing. I managed to win under 23. The race was good. Now I prepare for the African Championship next month. Thank you for Grand Nairobi for organizing this race. It will be an amazing race.